Welcome to ChampionsHeart. You can't play boxing. Featuring boxing addict Johnny Farache and friends from superfans to superstars. Let's roll.
Hey, boxing fans. Welcome to You Can't Play Boxing by ChampionsHeart. Today I have Nabf Featherweight champion Adam Blunose Lopez. What's up, baby?
What's up, man? That was a good intro right there.
Sir, thanks, sir. Well deserved. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm well, my man. I'm well. Let's get right at it, man. You're coming off an excellent bout last week. You're one of the first fights back after COVID. You're fighting in Las Vegas. Had a great fight. You guys threw over 1,400 punches. It was an amazing fight. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, it was one of my toughest fights to date. I had a very game opponent. He has a great trainer, Robert Garcia. We went toe-to-toe. You know, it was an all-out war. We went at it. It was a great fight, great experience, great learning experience, and I got the belt.
You did get the belt. And the new Nabf Featherweight champion right there, Adam Blunose. Hey, quick question. How'd you get the name Blunose? Where'd that come from?
My brother gave it to me when I was a lot younger. He said I used to fight like a pit bull. I would always come forward and just I would love to scrap. And my favorite color has always been blue, so it kind of just tied into Blue Nose Pit Bull. And my father was a fighter, and they always say blue noses or pit bulls are bred to fight. And I feel like that's part of the reason right here. I feel like I was made to do this.
And you know what? You got to be a dog to fight too.
Yeah, that's right.
You do, yes, sir. You mentioned your father, and of course I wanted to talk about him because that's obviously your bloodline where you came from. And, you know, he was, for those that didn't know, is a former Olympian. He won a silver medal in the Olympics. You know, went on to get one of the WBC champions along the way. I know that you carried great honor in carrying on his legacy. Yeah,
growing up a little bit with my dad, I always, you know, he took me to the gym. I was around 2 or 3, watching him train and spar. And, you know, as a young kid, I just knew it was something I wanted to do. I've always wanted to do. But then from when I was about 4 till 13, I was living just with my mom, and she raised me. And she kept me away from boxing. She didn't want me to box. She put me in every single sport she could have thought of. But then as I got older, I just, you know, started telling her like, yo, this is what I want to do, Mom. Like, let me give it a shot. So she let me try it a little bit, see if I would try it and not like it. But as soon as I tried it, I fell in love. And, you know, like I said, it's something I've been wanting to do since I was able to walk. So I knew this was my calling. I knew eventually I'd get into it.
Boxing was for you, and then unfortunately your father passed some time ago, and now it's your time to carry on his legacy, the Lopez name, and carry it on and become a champion, what you're on the road to do.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Right on. Hey, let's go back to the fight last week quick. Robert Garcia and you had Buddy McGirt, like two of the top trainers in the game. And, you know, since there is no fans there, you can totally hear Buddy McGirt. I mean, you can hear him even with fans. You can hear him, but you can hear him giving you instructions during that whole time. Talk about Buddy McGirt.
We've been at it for a while now. Having Buddy in my corner is a blessing. You know, he knows the ins and outs. He knows the business side. He knows the fighting side. He's like a father figure to me, and he's, you know, I know he got my back no matter what. He'll never let me get hurt in there, and he always got my best interest.
How was the experience fighting with no fans compared to fighting with fans?
I think the weirdest part was just walking out. Usually, you know, when they announce your name, whether you're in your hometown or you're in someone else's hometown, you got someone cheering for you, you got someone booing for you. Whatever the case is, there's energy in the arena that you feed off of. And walking out, they announce your name, and it being silent, you feel like you're walking into an empty room. It's a little weird, but you kick in the fight mode as soon as those shots start flying. So very tough fight. So I had no choice but to bite down and fight. But I think it was just weird in the beginning. But you get comfortable very quick.
I was very curious about all the lighting they had around the ring and the flashing lights and all that stuff going on. Did that distract you?
No, and they usually have that around during the fights as you walk out. I think they calm it down while the rounds, in the middle of the rounds, they calm it down, and not too many of the flashing lights or anything, so they don't blind the fighters. So yeah, it was fine.
It wasn't distracting. Okay.
No.
And then, so like, you know, as you were fighting too, not hearing the crowd react, I mean, it didn't stop you guys. You guys just kept punching.
Yeah, I mean, during the fight, I didn't notice much. I was just listening for my corner buddy and my coach Ivan for the instructions, and I was just, you know, doing my thing, following the game plan.
Right on. Speaking about doing your thing, you stepped up on total ChampionsHeart, as I like to. That's why I have you on here, buddy. But you stepped up on 1 day's notice to fight Oscar Valdez and knocked it down in the second round. And we're right in that fight all the way to the end, Cam. Respect to you.
Yeah. Taking that fight on a day's notice. I was scheduled for that same night. I was supposed to fight on the undercard against the same opponent I fought last week. Oscar's opponent came in 11 pounds heavy, and I was the first person they asked. And I remember I had just weighed in. I was walking out of the weigh-in room. I was about to go eat, and my manager grabs me, and she like almost tackled me and like pulled me back in. I was like, "What's going on?" She's like, "Oh, they want you to fight Oscar Valdez." And I started laughing. I was like, "Okay, sure." I thought they wanted, you know, me to do an interview, whatever it was. I was like, "Okay, let's go handle this." And then I walk in the room, and I look at Buddy's face, and he's got this look in his eye. I'm like, "What's going on, bud?" He's like, "All right, this is what they got on the table." And I was like, "Oh, shit." I was like, "You guys are serious, huh?" And I told Buddy, I was like, "Yo, Buddy, I could beat Oscar." And he said, "All right, well, if you think you could beat him, I think you could beat him. Let your managers talk it over with Top Rank, and let's go eat." So we went to go eat, and then like 20, 30 minutes later, I was on the phone. I have a management team, so I have several people working for me. So I was on the phone with one of them, and he's like, "Look, I'm not going to tell you to take the fight. I'm not going to tell you not to take the fight. I'm going to leave it up to you. This is what they got on the table. It's up to you." And I said, "All right, I want to take this one. I believe I could beat him." And Oscar is a fight that I've been wanting. I've been watching Oscar, and when he was at 126, I was like, "That's the fight I want." Then he moved up to 130. I was like, "Okay, I'm never going to get the fight again." But then it presented itself like this, and I said, "This is meant to be. I got to take the fight."
How did you feel during the fight after you knocked him down? I mean, I felt the stoppage was a little short.
I agree.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I think he was definitely short. He dropped me, and I think there was like a minute and a half left in the round. And I was a little dazed. My senses weren't all there, but I survived. So when they stopped it, there was 7 seconds left, and that's when I started feeling I was back to normal. My senses were back. I was clear. My legs were under me. I said, "Okay, once I get back to my corner, I get some ice on my back, water. I'll be fine. I'll get back to the game plan, and I'm gonna win this fight." And then he threw a flurry, and he caught me with one big shot, and the ref jumped in and stopped it. And that's boxing. I wasn't supposed to be in that fight to begin with, and they saw an opportunity and they jumped on it.
Back in the gym already? You taking a week off, or?
I've been in the gym, but just hanging out. I come in and see the other fighters, watch them sparring, hang out with my coaches. I just love the boxing gym environment. It's just I live close to the gym as well, and I'm on downtime. I got free time, so I'll go in there, I'll hang out, and I'll give tips to the fighters here and there. I just love boxing. I love teaching boxing. I love everything about it. So I was in there hanging out. But I'll probably start training in about a week, just slowly, just start getting some runs in, maintenance work, and just stay in shape. I probably won't fight for a few months, but I'll just stay in shape and stay ready in case anything comes up.
There you go. So you grab the NABF strap. What does that put you in position for? I think that's a WBC lineage, right?
That's WBC. I'm still waiting for the rankings to come out. From what they told me before the fight, that it should rank me 15 in the WBC, which is great. That's knocking on the door. Hopefully get some big fights at the end of the year or next year sometime. There's a lot of big names in the featherweight division, and a lot of them are with Top Rank that I'm with. So it should be to make. I'm ready to fight. It's all up to these other guys. Hopefully we can make it work, and the business should be easy.
Boom, the boxing business. Love it, baby, man. All right. Sounds good. Do you have anything that you're working on now? Got any t-shirt stuff out there, any websites or anything you're pushing?
Yeah. I got, this is actually my shirt right here. It's on my Instagram bio. The link is right there. You could order it right from there. It's I collabed with Fit Warrior brand, I believe. They're making all the shirts with my logo on it, shirts, sweaters. I'm making face masks as well. You could hit me up on Instagram for that. But yeah, that's what I got going.
So if you weren't boxing, if your mother had her way instead of boxing, what would you be doing?
Hey, it's hard to say. Very hard to say. Yeah, this is what's been on my mind as a kid. It's very hard to say.
Just goes to show you're a boxing lifer, my man.
I have no clue.
I see you being a world champion, and I see you being trainer of the year in about 25 years.
Maybe even sooner, man. I'm gonna start. I train some amateur fighters as well. I'm a coach on the side. I like teaching. Like I said, I might start training fighters very soon. Professional fighters. You might see me in the corner, helping out some fighters.
Awesome, man. Well, that's awesome, man. I'm definitely going to catch up with you again soon. I really enjoyed the chat, my man. Appreciate you taking the time, and we'll definitely again soon. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, man. God bless you, champ.
You can't play boxing.